use leisure and nutrition in the correct way that you have to. Some people eat to live, and some people live to eat. It should
Okay.
not be that way. You should just eat to live. Yeah, so health, when when your body weight is excess, and you are facing difficulties to do small things in your chores and stuff, and you find difficulties, so you know that this is alarming and you should work on it. So yeah.
And what inspired you to be a clinical nutritionist and a
Yeah.
fitness trainer?
So growing up, I was always a fat kid.
Okay.
Okay. Growing up, I was always big. And I hardly had friends because of the way I looked, maybe. I always want to think because I would be bullied in school, man. And, like people would be like, look at the rolls on your stomach. And, growing up, that really stayed with me forever. I mean, till today, it's like difficult to move on from that thing. Well, in school, despite of being big, I loved basketball. I
Okay.
loved playing. Okay. And I always wanted to do something related to sports.
Okay.
Yeah. And of course, because there's a lot of personal stories linked to why I chose this career. Number one, I wanted to transform my own life. Number two, I wanted to transform people around me. There are many, many ladies like me who have low self-esteem and confidence because of whatever has happened, because of the way they look. They always try to blame their bodies and the way they look and stuff. So I really wanted to do something that I can use the correct guidance, the correct approach, and that comes when you are a clinical nutritionist.
Okay.
Yes, so that is why I chose what I chose, because I really wanted to have a very personal touch to it. I want to wake up in the morning and look forward to go to work.
Okay.
So a 9 to 5 was not for me, for sure. I always wanted to be a doctor.
Okay.
I loved the white coat. Growing up, like I would always tell my mom, I want a white coat. I'm gonna become a doctor. So yeah.
At first, you said you were very fat,
Yeah.
and you got bullied
Yeah.
because you're fat, and
Yeah.
that's what inspired you
Yeah.
to become a clinical nutritionist.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I always tell people that you should use your pain to become
Yes.
better.
Yes.
Yeah, so
For sure.
you are a perfect example for that.
Yes.
So, what are the biggest challenges that you have faced growing your business?
The biggest challenge, which I will say, is being a woman.
Okay.
It's a very big strength and it's very powerful. But when you're in a business that is overpowered by men,
Yeah.
whenever you think about fitness, you think of a personal trainer and it's a man,
Yeah.
a muscular man, yeah. And then there's a woman in the same business and she is excelling, in that business. So we think like, okay, how to take her down, and not just this, even fellow women who are in the same field, they don't really want to collaborate. They want to take you down. We become like crabs.
Yeah.
Yeah. So a group of crabs will pull each other down, so nobody gets out of the basket. End of the day, they're all fried to eat. You get it, to be eaten. So it was similarly like this. I think the main challenge that I faced was people's hate. Number one, that okay, she's a woman and she's into this and she openly talks about everything. And number two, I call out bullshit. Like, why are you promoting fake things? Don't do that. So I'm the one who will chamba or tawasuta. That's what I say.
Yeah.
So I do that a lot. And then number three, I speak my mind and I don't care what everybody else thinks. Like, okay, it may not sit right with you, but this is the correct way to do it. So we are going to do it that way. And I think it doesn't sit right with everyone. Well, why is she so bold? Why is she talking like this? Why is she doing this? So I think the main challenges was the hate from everywhere. But I even transformed the hate into, see, I got famous. Now everybody loves me.
Yeah. So, talking about hate, there are a lot of hates online.
Oh, yeah.
It's very easy to hate what you don't understand.
Exactly.
It's very easy to comment. Some people have fingers faster than their mouth.
Keyboard warriors.
Yeah. So, what's the biggest hate comment that you have ever received?
Ooh. When you're a woman, it is always character assassination.
Okay.
You get my point? I think some people who understand, they do understand. When you cannot take a woman down, the main thing that you can do is assassinate her character. Okay, anapatikana. You get my point?
Yeah.
She's there, she's available. She talks about periods, she talks about sex. Okay, so that means she must be available, she must be sleeping with everybody. So yeah, all people have done this a lot to me. I mean, there are a few people in the same industry who plotted a very big thing against me, and they were just wanting to take me down. And they the main thing that you can do to a woman is snatch her character away from her.
Okay.
So I think the biggest hate was like this character assassination.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And how do you handle hate?
Oh, I don't give up. I have built a really thick skin. I think everything had molded me into this person. And now, if someone can talk, I'm like, okay, not every barking dog needs to be fed. You get my point? So you don't have to turn and look who's talking. Maybe they're not even on your level, man. So let them talk. That's what they can do. Even in Wahindis or Indians, we have this saying that says that watu wataongea ni kazi yao kuongea.
Yeah.
You get my point? People will talk. It's their job to talk. So you do you and flourish.
And the funny thing is, you're not in control of what people are going
Yeah,
to talk.
I mean, not everybody will love you. So that is there. So, be ready. And it's good when there's a group of people against you. It motivates you to show them, well, this is why I am me.